yourself. It's very weird.
T3 Media.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Talking Through the Medias, your home for entertainment news and reviews by fans for fans. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to, you can support us by becoming a member or sponsoring us on Patreon for exclusives. And make sure you share those thoughts because we want to hear them. I'm Amy Newman, and joining me today is Chris Fagan. Chris, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm happy. I'm actually feeling a lot better. I'm actually feeling real good. I mean, if anything, I'm just like, what the hell is going on, like, in the world? Why does it feel like it's like feeling like round 2 of 2020? What the hell, for a little bit there. But you know what? This isn't the show. We're not going to really talk about much about that. Maybe for the after dark stuff, we'll get into all that stuff. Right now, we're going to get into our typical stuff.
Little reprieve. We all know what's going on, and if you don't,
yeah, we don't need to go into it too much. I mean, we could, but do we have to?
Listen, inform yourself. If you don't know what's going on, I think everyone does. And if people choose to take 30 or 40 minutes and escape from that, I also don't think it's the end of the world.
Yeah, so. No, good. Yeah, well said.
We didn't do it. I don't know.
I think this is, let's just keep it all about the entertainment stuff. So like I said, we're going to do our typical 3 topics that we're going to talk about. We'll talk about a few things that are trending and in the entertainment world. So, you know, if you're joining us live, hit the like and the like button. Subscribe if you haven't become a subscriber already. And yeah, like I just said, I feel great. I'm ready to rock and roll. If you guys didn't know, I was down in the dumps for the past couple of days because I was so sick. I did. If you don't know, I did test positive for COVID-19, and it was, oh man. Well, I'll get into a little bit more about it later. But it was lucky for me. I didn't have all of the symptoms. I had some, but not them all. And now my quarantine is up. I've decided, well, it's my 10 days. I'm past the 10th day. So Joy and I we're in the same room again. And, you know, she only, you know, when I talk, she just tells me to look over to the other, you know, or look away from her. That's all. But
she did that beforehand.
Yeah, exactly. And then when the 14 days is up, then I'll feel more comfortable with going out. More.
Have you retested or anything?
I have not, but she has, and she tested negative. So,
good. That's great news. And I am glad to hear you're feeling better.
I am. And I am ready to get down on it. What's going on, Joe Ryan? Joe's right there on time. You know, I might be 5 minutes late, but Joe Ryan is always there on time. Let me switch to the second camera. Why am I just keeping it on me? I was just recently told to get off this channel to make it better. So the camera should not be on me at all for that long. Vitamin D, yes, I have taken the vitamin D. There's of course, when I said that to Joy, she couldn't resist. You think I'm bad with it? That's what she said. Jokes. My fiance was like, "Oh yeah, you definitely need that." I'm like, ha ha, you know, she got me. So thanks, Ryan. You set me up for it. That's what she said. Joke. And my fiance got me real good on that one. So yeah, but yeah, I have started taking vitamin D, sir, and I feel great. So. With that out the way, actually, okay, real quick, as you guys know, when we go through these 3 topics and talk about them, we also separate those categories later on after the show, and so you can watch those individual videos. We also have a blog that you can catch up on, and we have a podcast. So look out for those things, and thank you all of you guys for well wishes and for supporting the channel. So let's get started with today's first topic today.
From Variety, Bridgerton actor Regé Page emerges as a top James Bond candidate. The actor, who plays the dashing Duke of Hastings in the Regency romance series, has fueled speculation December 16th when he tweeted, "Regency, royalty, shaken and stirred," a reference to how Bond likes his martini mixed. People then took to Twitter with thirst memes supporting the ideas. Though some people like at Cinevis said things like, "He won't make a good Bond. Idris would be much better." At Susie ML29 said, "OMG, he would be the perfect 007. And at Chow Bebe said, "You can shake and stir me anytime." Winky face emoji. Was there a winky face emoji, or did she say it? I'd love to know.
There was an actual winky face emoji.
Okay, I didn't know if they wrote that out.
So yeah, no, I'm not editing that out. So
and then of course some trolls responded with idiotic comparisons, like at Flux. I'm not gonna read their whole screen name. They don't get the free advertisement. Someone said, "Yeah, and I hope Leonardo DiCaprio plays Martin Luther King."
That's always the go-to like way to troll things. Whenever somebody doesn't like a character that's traditionally white being changed to like a woman or to any different race, especially black. But that's always the go-to. Well, what about Tom? I was surprised they didn't say what I heard recently. Like, what about Tom Hanks playing Martin Luther? Why is Martin Luther the king? And I always say Martin Luther the king because I like Coming to America. Why is Martin Luther the king always the go-to example? It's like every time.
Do y'all think James Bond was a real person?
That's exactly. This dude was not real. It's like Superman was always white. Yeah, he was always, when he was invented in a person's mind and drawn on a piece of paper, yeah, he was Caucasian. But Martin Luther the King was a real man. But you can't have T'Challa be played by a white guy because his African heritage is a core element of the character. You know, okay, Superman is not a white man. He's a Kryptonian. I'm not going to get into that. What do you think about, did you watch Bridgerton yet?
I am, I'm a little bit in. I have not.
That's
There's
what she
like
said.
Movies. I'm like, this is good. That's a lot of full. At 45 minutes, my brain starts going like, where are we? What's happening? I'm dumb. I'm simple. But I've watched a bit and I am enjoying it and I do intend to finish it. But here's the thing, Chris. I settle in with my TV show at 10 and by 10:30 I'm out. So I gotta carve out Bridgerton time if I want to get through that full hour.
I was trying to get out of watching it and everything, but Joy was like, so the only reason why I even watched the show is because two reasons. The Joy, Joy made me. She was like, I had no choice. And Shonda Rhimes. Okay, and this is the second show that I had no intention on watching. That because it was made by Shonda Rhimes, Joy gave me no options.
It's entertaining.
She's great. She deserves all that she's getting as far as from where she started and how she rose in the ranks. It is very rare for a writer, especially this fast, to gain this much power. She's up there with, like, I'm just kind of exaggerating, but like she's a name, a household name, like a Spielberg or Christopher Nolan, and usually that's like producers or directors and mostly actors. But when writers become that powerful, that's because they're good at what they do. She's great. Yeah. But I had no intention on watching Grey's Anatomy. I had no intention on watching Bridgerton, and then she finally made me, and I did it, and then, damn it, I liked it.
But I will say this too, not being that far into the series, when I saw this news, it's, nothing's like confirmed or decided, but I did see, I feel like part of it was like the betting odds. It became like 5-1 as opposed to like 40-1. It's like, well, follow the money, right?
What is that website called again? Ladderbird or something like that?
I don't know.
It's a website that closely monitors and I guess watches, when certain actors get buzz on who could potentially become a future Bond. I saw Henry Cavill was on there, Idris Elba, the typical names, things like that. So I just didn't. I'm not surprised. Why should I be surprised that there's like, this is like Vegas odds. Like you have to put like 5-1 and things like that. So it's like, I wonder if there's like a payout. I wonder if there's actually a way you can bet.
I'm sure someone's betting on it somewhere in the world. But when I saw that Regé Jean Page was trending a little bit higher for the role, and again, I've only seen a little bit of Bridgerton, but he makes enough of an impression really quickly, and I feel like that is a good sign of a charismatic actor. That I was like, oh, yeah, he'd be great.
After what I've seen when I watched the first season, this season of Bridgerton, and I saw this start to trend, I'm like, okay, I wouldn't be mad.
Honestly, I love the idea of a more diverse James Bond. Like, I love the idea of a black Bond.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I love Idris Elba, and I would be excited if he was cast, I like the idea of a younger Bond too.
I was literally about to say that. When the second it came up, I was like, why would I be more excited about him playing Bond than Idris Elba? I would love Idris,
but like,
I would love it either way.
By the time you get to like his third Bond movie, he'd be a little too.
You'd be like, yeah, you're kind of losing a step there, Bond. I mean,
I feel like really leaning into like a young, charismatic black James Bond could really be just a great choice for the franchise.
Did I read this wrong?
Still totally working within sort of the world they've established. But yeah, I think he'd be great.
Is Paige, is he biracial or is he all
He is biracial, yeah.
You know the problem that I have with that sometimes? It's like usually some toxic fans will be like, I'm okay with what's going on, Mark? How you doing? Joining the live chat. They'll say, I'm not okay with a guy like Idris Elba or something becoming James Bond. But then when the option becomes a biracial character, then some people who are totally against the black person are like, okay, I can lean into that. It always has to be the light skinned brother with the blue eyes that always gets.
He's black, but he's not that black.
Exactly. It's like it's like what are you trying? It's like it goes into the whole argument that the only times that they're considered acceptable or beautiful is when they have like these exotic features. Like that's come on, man. That's messed up to say, man. I get frustrated with stuff like that. But then that just goes into that joke I like to dive into where dark skins versus light skins. I love making those jokes. As much as I don't as much as I hate to admit it, I love those stupid jokes. There's a friend of mine who's lighter than me, and I always send him memes where I'll say something like a dark-skinned brother will like drink a beer like a manly way, but light-skinned brothers will then there's that little bitty sippy straw I mean, and he hates it when I do that to him because he knows the jokes are funny and he can't stand it. Right? So it's just a thing that some brothers do. We like to get on each other. The dark skins versus it's not a real. It's some people make it a real thing. It's not really a real thing. We just teasing each other, but. I think about stuff like that.
Imagine I tried to chime in right now, like
light-skinned brothers, they do YouTube channels like this, and dark-skinned brothers.
Suddenly our screen just goes blank, like I'm not here next week when we come back.
Yeah, she's packing up her award shows and was like, what was that? Didn't Bill Burr say that? It's like I was just talking about the quick twitching, but no, it's just I just feel like I would not. Like
no,
you said,
to me, it's just an age thing.
It's an age thing. I wouldn't mind if Idris Elba did it. I saw the list of black people who they were. Hell, I'm not even upset with the new 007, the black female that's about to become not James Bond but 007. I was like, okay, you're gonna. It's gonna be like pulling teeth to convince some people to accept a different race James Bond.
Again, it's. Just to me, it's just like we're not gonna like burn the Sean Connery DVDs in a fire. Like, give it a try. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. Like,
but I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the trailer, the way, and I mean, this is obviously a testimony to how great it was edited, or how great the actor is, and how great the direction was. But when I saw that trailer and I saw those few little action scenes of her just with the kicking ass and I was like, whoa, okay, I see it. I was a little skeptical because of the footage, the little footage that I saw of her in like Ms. Marvel. I mean, of course she didn't have action scenes, so I was like, the lady from Ms. Marvel, okay, mate, let's see. And then I saw her in action, like. From the little I saw, I'm like, she's okay. She can do action. She's got it. She probably got it. Yeah. But it's pulling teeth sometimes for some people.
Oh God, yes. But we asked the community from the top 5 on the list right now, who would you want to see as 007?
And what the hell did they say?
51% did say Idris Elba. 42% said Tom Hardy. 2% said James Norton. 5% said Sam. I'm gonna go with Hugan. Do you know how we say that name.
Yes, I know how to say it, but I'm just gonna let you. I'm just gonna.
Was I even
I'm just gonna
remotely
claim
close?
I know how to say it, and let's just keep going. I don't know.
And no love, 0% for Regé Jean Page. Though I am going to guess that's probably partially because I'd be shocked if our fans were like, I feel like the Venn diagram.
Okay, you
people
guys
in our community and Bridgerton fans, or at least people who've like seen enough of Bridgerton to like, because honestly, like if I hadn't seen that news today and I just saw his name on a list,
I'd be like, yeah, who the hell is Regé Jean Page?
yeah, I'd be like, I don't know who that is. But if you said
Exactly.
like the guy from Bridgerton, the dude from, I'd be like, oh yeah, maybe we should have just written that on the quiz.
Yeah,
But,
these are the same
he's done
guys
a bunch
who.
of other stuff too. I like Googled him. I was like, oh, oops, I'm dumb.
Well, I'll update you right now. There's a little update. I mean, I just posted this question like just before the show, a couple hours before the show started. So
Okay.
of course
Did you
it's
get some
not.
love?
So we've got some movement here. Okay,
I'm
now
gonna go vote.
51% Idris Elba,
Yeah.
43% says Tom Hardy,
Okay.
James Norton. No, sorry, Sam. Sam, the guy whose name last name I can definitely pronounce. It's my buddy Sam. He's at 3% now. And James Norton and Regé Jean are at 1%. So he's making some movements, man. He's moving. It's gonna get up there. I think he's gonna win this.
Who is Sam Hugan? Okay, Outlander.
Oh, you Googled
Nah,
it?
that guy shouldn't be doing fine.
You don't.
I don't
You,
like
he's already beaten
His
Regé
face bothers
Jean.
me. His face upsets me. Let's move on.
His face upsets you. Damn. Why do?
He's like handsome, but then like he'd murder me.
He's handsome in an ugly kind of way. Is what you're trying to say? Oh man. Oh hey Mark.
No,
Hey.
he's incredibly good looking. But you know, sometimes good looking people just like sit wrong with you.
Oh, you mean how? Yeah, I understand it because I get upset with myself. I never cease to amaze myself every time I look at myself in the mirror. It's a curse of how awesomely handsome I am.
All right, moving on.
Before we move on, real quick, I want to say, Mark, is it Bayer just became a member. Appreciate you, Mark.
Thank you very much,
welcome to
Mark.
the channel. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you. Just haha, I just did the exact same. He said I just did the exact same thing. Exactly. What are we talking about here? Be right back. Daughter is having a tantrum. Where do you vote? Haha, I just did the same. Jason Rodriguez says, where do you vote? Wait, Jason Rodriguez. Wait. Jason Rodriguez? Like my friend Jason Rodriguez? Like I have a best friend named Jason Rodriguez. Is that you, Jason? I'm just gonna say yeah, that's probably Jason. But Jason Bauer, it's pronounced Bauer, by the way. You pronounced it wrong there, Amy. So there.
From People Magazine. This does feel so, God, there's so much going on in the world today. I'm like, let's talk about the hard-hitting news. Kim Kardashian West has been wearing her wedding band less often on social media in the weeks leading up to her decision to start preparing to file for divorce from husband Kanye West. Kardashian snapped a selfie cuddling up beside BFF Lala Anthony on December 17th, where she held her left hand up to her cheek, visibly showing her bare ring finger. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are in counseling as she prepares for divorce, but multiple sources confirmed to People on January 5th that West, who wed Kardashian in May 2014, knows that the star is preparing to file divorce papers. He knows that she's done. She has had enough, and she told him that she wants some space to figure out her future, a source told People, adding that West is bracing for a filing, but doesn't know when it will take place.
I heard that he's the one filing for divorce on her. That's what, at least what
I find that hard to believe.
That's what he ranted on his Twitter feed to save face. If he's like, if Trump taught me anything, it's to get ahead of it and blame it on them. Tweet.
Like, and I want to preface all of this with like, I genuinely think Kanye West needs a lot of mental health, and I don't say that with any sort of derision. I mean that in a full like, mental health is hard, and I hope he gets the help he deserves. But like,
I'll tell you what's not helping is all that money he keeps getting. This fault. I feel like part of it is he's feeling like I must be right and I must be correct in everything that I do, or the most of the things that I do, because look how successful I keep becoming. He's a billionaire now.
Yeah.
It's like it's out of this. I'm not saying that he's not talented. He doesn't deserve some of it, but maybe I'm saying that a little bit. Maybe I am saying it a little bit that he doesn't deserve.
All I'm saying is when they got married, if you had told me like who I'd be like kind of rooting for in the divorce of the two of them, I mean, like I said, I wish him the best in his mental health, but like kind of rooting for Kim Kardashian. Like I understand the complaints. I'm not saying she's like a genius or a saint, but she's doing the law thing. She's used that platform to make some good stuff happen. Like, I'm not saying she's, like I said, she's not a saint. We're not going to give her, maybe not a Nobel Prize, but like,
I think she's going to get back with Regé.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be the ultimate way for this for all that to end? Go return to the source.
I feel bad for the kids though. I mean, like growing up in the public eye that much and then a divorce, but
I feel, yeah, you got that right. Yeah. Mark Bauer said, yeah, he's got rich man syndrome. He does. You can't, I mean, it was in his song. Excuse me, was you saying something? Nah, you can't tell me nothing. That's I feel like that's his mentality. You can't tell me nothing. Because look at, everything it does, look at where it got him. It got him here.
Okay, so I had to Google this because I saw
you had to Google that song, You Can't Tell Me Nothing?
No, vague whispers about this, and I was trying to figure out where this, so there is a room, it's a conspiracy theory. There was a conspiracy theory on TikTok that he cheated on her with Jeffree Star, but that is nothing. Okay, thank you, internet. Cleared that up.
Nah,
it was just, you can say anything on TikTok.
Which one of y'all believe he did it? Let's go back to we got your vote.
We're not going to turn into we're not going to be the Fox News of entertainment.
Okay, I won't hand it up. Check out my live Twitter feed. No, this one. Like you said, I feel bad. I feel bad for the kids. She's out there.
I said, I feel bad for him and I feel bad for her. Like, I feel like he changed a lot in the last couple of years, like
more than a little bit.
Again, like certainly a person with his demons and his issues, but like the whole political move and like it feels like he's really spiraled out in the last couple of years. So like I have no idea what goes on behind closed doors, but
Jason Rodriguez thinks that Kim was too much for him, and he lost it. Maybe just couldn't handle it anymore. He just, I don't know, man. Ever since. I mean, it's commonly known, especially in the hip hop community, and we all usually say the same thing. Ever since he lost his mama, he went off the deep end. I don't think he ever really recovered from that. So that's sad. It's a sad thing. But hopefully, maybe who knows? Maybe this is the thing that will get him more focused. Maybe he'll do better. And hope he stays at least he stays a good dad. I guess that's the best we can hope for. So let's hope for the best. And just as things progress, if things change, if it gets better or worse, let's maybe hopefully the next time we cover this, it won't be like a real mess up thing. Let's hope it's a good news story.
Yeah,
we're gonna get back with Regé. I'm telling you, she's getting back with Regé.
We asked the community if it was time, and at the time of this looked like 71% said it was time for them to get divorced. 29% said no. Should we forward that to them? Do you think they'd want to know?
Say that again?
Should we just like forward that poll along to them of like, hey, by the way, if either of you are having second thoughts about this,
yeah,
here's what
the talking to the media's community has confirmed that it's over. Yeah, in that whole relationship.
That'll be the push to get Kim to file the paperwork.
Kim's gonna be like, okay, only because you Chris and Amy says. One person I remember in there just said it's nobody's business, including yours. That's some Connor Bond. He's like, it's nobody. Divorces are actually matters of public record, sir. So it's everybody's. I almost cursed. It's everybody's business.
If it wasn't our business, why does she have a TV show about everything she does?
If it's not my damn business.
Like, if I got a divorce, well, I'd have to get married first. But if I got a divorce, you know who would care? Approximately nobody.
Kanye West tweeted it, and we're talking about it. Seems like they want me to. So I don't know what to tell you, Connor. Anyway. Let us know what you guys think. Maybe
now that we've attacked you, thank you for watching.
Yeah. I appreciate you, Connor. All right. Stay safe out there.
2 cents. Wrong.
Yeah, wrong. Yeah, wrong again, Connor. Know your facts. If you guys want to keep talking about this, let us know what you guys think about the whole Kanye West, Kim Kardashian thing. Put it in the box below, and we might talk about it some more on We Got Your Mail. Okay, that out the way.
Our final topic of the evening. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association loves newcomers. That's also made the Film Awards season a ripe time for new streamers to get their feet wet in the awards space. Last year was Apple TV Plus that administered a full-fledged awards effort just 2 months after the service's launch. In 2020, Disney Plus also came out of the gate as an instant award contender, scoring a whopping 8 Emmys, including 7 for The Mandalorian, and Quibi also had a good and, let's face it, first and only year. R.I.P. Quibi, pour one out. Quibi had a good first and only year at the Emmys as a rookie streamer, winning 2. Used to take network newcomers years to land their first major TV awards nomination, let alone a win. HBO waited decades. Campaign efforts for HBO, HBO Max, and the Turner networks were recently consolidated under one awards team. Peacock, meanwhile, has not yet put together an in-house awards team, and so is keeping its inaugural year laser focused on a handful of titles, including The Amber Ruffin Show, Saved by the Bell, AP Bio, and The Capture. 2021 promises to be an all-out awards battle among streamers, old and new.
That was like a Mortal Kombat into an all-out battle. Like, is it?
But I feel like the stakes are higher. Bear with me on this thought. I think the stakes are higher for streaming networks to win awards because at this point, what's happening?
My bad. Sorry about that.
Like, am I having an episode, or is this happening?
That's not even the topic. I'm trying to figure out the buttons. Okay, sorry. There, I just wanted to look at I just wanted to look at Regé again. Sorry. You were saying something about a fashion show or something? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, that's the one, because I'm a lady. I love new fashion shows. No, I was just thinking, like, I feel like the stakes are so high for streaming networks because the market is so saturated that unless there is that, like, oh, this has these shows that are winning a bunch of Emmys or getting an insane, like, you need that flagship show to draw anybody in at this point.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting that that it mentioned that it took HBO like years, like a decade before they started getting nominated and what, but it just shows you where the talent and the money is going now. It's like, I mean, because of course it was network TV. That was like it.
HBO didn't have the push towards like original content, right? When they first came out.
Right. And then and it took a while for, it was like shows like Sopranos when they hit like Showtime and stuff like that. That's when they really started getting the recognition that they deserved. They were becoming contenders for cable shows with the original content. And now that same push has gone to streaming. I'm not surprised that much that streaming platforms are getting in there with these awards as faster than like cable original shows did. Took as long as them to get that recognition, because it's just, look at the quality of the writers and they're really investing. I mean, they're getting the same people who are putting in the efforts and directing these blockbuster movies. They're getting these same people who are directing Oscar award-winning movies are directing episodes of The Mandalorian. They're getting the same directors, the same writers, and they're putting a budget in there that rivals what they would have done a long time ago, because they realize that, just like Disney Plus, they realize streaming is where it's at or where it's gonna be. So they're getting on it right now. So I'm not surprised that it's happening so fast. It was interesting for me to read that when it said that it took HBO that long to get in the award game, and now it's like, you know what, it's on Netflix, give them the damn Grammy, give them the Emmy, whatever, give it to them. The Grammy. They're winning Grammys too. I mean, come on.
I feel like there's just like an ad running next to us now.
Yeah, this episode of Talking to the Media is now sponsored by Quibi. Quibi. What's that?
Yeah, is that real? Did Quibi actually win Emmys? That is.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
That's why they folded, because they were going for the no. I think they overextended themselves with and they, I don't know why they thought.
I don't know a single person who was like on Quibi.
There was what was the platform again? Like little micro, like 1 minute TV shows.
I don't think they were quite that short. Weren't they like 8 to 15 minutes? Am I making that up?
It was something. It was like, yeah, they thought that. I mean, there was already a platform like that. It's called YouTube. I mean, we're already, and that stuff is on here for free. People are making fan-made videos and with a lot of good quality stuff, and they're putting them on YouTube for free for 5-minute episodes, little 10-minute, 15-minute. That was already a thing, and Quibi was like, "We
got this."
I don't know what they were thinking, but it was.
Well, I feel like part of the idea for Quibi, I feel like it's also, I don't know. I thought I heard something about like part of their idea was like you can watch it on a commute or like waiting at the doctor's office, and it's like no one's going anywhere. Like the pandemic kind of screwed them over too, because it's like no one really wants.
You know what else I can do on a commute?
Binge stuff. We have nothing else to do.
I can watch YouTube. I can watch Talking Through the Medias for free.
Free.
That's like, why would I want nobody? I think people got picked on if they downloaded Quibi, if they admitted that they got Quibi. What you watching? The Mandalorian on Disney Plus is amazing. What you watching? I don't want to tell you. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. But I think that's part of the reason why Quibi failed, is because the concept of it or the idea behind it, I don't think it clicked. People just were like, I don't get it. I think it was too confusing.
The fact that you asked and I was like, I think it was this, but I couldn't tell you.
Can't tell you. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the trailers looked interesting, but I'm like, but okay, so that's only gonna last for like 10 minutes. Like, no, I want to see a full episode. What are you gonna give me in 10 minutes? And then I gotta wait a week for the next episode or something. That's stupid. I
mean, I love that you're like, I'm gonna take down Quibi. Like,
I totally am the reason why. I heard they're selling their shows to Roku. So, but at the end of the day, the whole point of this segment is Quibi's not getting any of those awards. They're gone. Screw them. What are they gonna do to me? They're like Blockbuster now. They're fucking out of here.
I feel like Peacock's not gonna happen.
You think Peacock will be fine? It's NBC.
I know, but I feel like just in terms of like actual popularity, I feel like Peacock was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, we're already dealing with the name Peacock with their BS. I mean, you think I'm going to down something called Peacock should buy the name Quibi. I would be okay with them being called Quibi.
But like, I just like talking about how they like aren't, don't have like the in-house awards team, and like I feel like people are really bitter that they like stole The Office from Netflix, and
that's why Peacock will be okay. They did power moves like you want to watch The Office, so too bad. You have to face the facts and tell your friends that you downloaded Peacock. But Quibi didn't do anything like that, so
there was nothing. Yeah, that's true. There was nothing. They didn't have anything.
They had original content. It just looked bad.
They didn't have anything that a friend said, oh, you got to go check this out. Because here's the thing. You got to hear from at least like 5 people on social media that something is good before I would consider downloading an entire new service to access it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm sure enough people were like, fine, I'm going to get Disney Plus because everybody's saying The Mandalorian kicks ass. But how many people do you have to hear that from before you're like, all right, we're going to spend this, what is it? $8, $9?
Season 3 of The Mandalorian is going to debut on Quibi. You know how many people would be so like, but it would have been a player move though. They would. But,
the Baby Yoda show on Quibi.
Exactly. A show that everybody already loves. Yeah, that's probably where they failed. They probably should have got some content like that. Joe Ryan says, so saturated, Amy. I wouldn't be surprised if streaming gets bundled just like cable did. Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're already doing it, right? Like, it's like you can get Disney Plus and Hulu and ESPN for however much. So, like, we're moving in that direction.
Yeah, you can filter. I'm on YouTube TV. I get, that's where my local and like my cable. That's my cable provider, YouTube TV, and you can filter HBO Max and Showtime, all that stuff through that. So yeah,
the game's changing, but it's just going to be like different versions of like
streaming.
bundling.
Streaming is already caught up to cable. So it's like you didn't cut the cord. You just got sucked into the matrix. Mark Bauer says it's possible, but every streaming site was initially a way to bypass paying for shows and downloading them illegally. True. I mean, it's like the digital age meant that piracy became easier. So it's like they have to get ahead of it.
I will say on that topic, it's getting so saturated. I'm seeing people going, and I won't name names because I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
Quibi.
But I feel like I've seen friends being like, I'm not going to pay for every individual streaming service. I will just go back to the days of pirating when I want.
I will be borrowing your password. That's
I will say Netflix is kind of an MVP on that. Of like, we know. Here, have a little separate section for everybody who's stealing your account. It's great.
J.O. says I'm paying for 5 services. Well,
money bags over here.
Which one is your least favorite? That's always on the line of being disconnected, Joe. Which one? Let me know later. But all right. But that's all. Okay, guys. Let us know what you guys think about these shows and how well they're doing and getting all these awards nowadays. It's now the streaming services now are that's the thing. That's the quintessential stuff now. That's the line. That's where the quality is now. It used to be cable. Now it's these streaming shows now. So I think it's well deserved, and I look forward to watching all this stuff. So let us know what you guys think, and we'll talk about it more on We Got Your Mail. Remember, guys, if you guys haven't hit the like button yet, I'm gonna be pissed. Don't forget to do that. But we are going to. I'm gonna say that that's the end of the main show for our 3 main topics that we just spotlighted real quick. I'm going to do a quick outro now, but we're not gonna stop the show. It's only for the editing purpose. I don't feel like doing all that edit. I'll do it later. Never mind. I shouldn't have even said it. I'll do it the right way. I was gonna be lazy and do the outro now, so I don't have to do it later. But I'll just do it the right way.
Boy, in the time it took you to figure this out, you could have just done the outro.
You know, I can't make a decision.
I know, and it's hard when you do all this just before I could even swing in and try to help.
I also but Joe, I gotta correct. I lied to you, brother. I said I am taking vitamin D, like vitamins and stuff. It's not. It's I thought that this it's emergency. He says it right there.
Yeah, there's no vitamin D. That's a different.
Yeah, it's a different vitamin. Man, my bad. So I lied. So I'm not taking. What vitamins do you?
Send you back to Sesame Street, Chris.
I thought it was D. What vitamins do you?
Down, my man.
What do you recommend, Joe? I think you also answered you said get VPN, Showtime. He's talking about the shows that's is Showtime the one that you're saying that you're always thinking about canceling? Is it Showtime? You said get VPN. What's VPN? VPN.
I don't know. Find you later and ask.
What the heck is VPN? All right.
I thought the show was ending, Chris.
Well, that part of the show is ending. Now get out of here, guys. Subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Ryan, all you guys in the live chat. Amy, real quick, where can they find you online if they want to reach out to you?
I am on Instagram.
It's right there, right above your head.
Oh, go to these. I'm on Twitter at Amy_N_Newman. I'm on Instagram at Amy.N.Newman. If you go, I guess Twitter would probably be the easiest place. I do have an original web series I wrote and co-created and I'm in. So if you like rom-com-y business, check that out. It's called Your Biggest Fan. We got new episodes dropping for the next couple weeks.
And if you want to, follow me, I'm Chris Fagan 1980. It's on both the Twitters and on the Instagrams. I am about to find out whether or not my wife still loves me after I tell her I'm on the way now, because I already told her I was on my way like 15, 20 minutes ago. And we're going to see how that works out. So appreciate you guys. Check out the stream, the blog, and everything else. And keep sending us stuff. And as I always say, guys, let's just keep talking. And until next time, guys, peace.
If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe to the channel and please drop a like on this video. It really does help us. Also, don't forget you can turn on notifications so you don't miss a single review, react, why is that trending, or we got your mail.